NERDSoul.
All right, cool. We'll keep it right here for a second. So, yeah, this idea that theater is this, this untouchable, immovable, thing that we all must enjoy, and everything must be shot on film. And all those Quentin Tarantino, like Chris Nolan sycophants, that's like, theater is the only way. No, it's not. You just need to see the story. Make it dope. Honestly, Lovecraft Country, each one of their episodes has been doper than a whole bunch of movies that dropped this and last year alone. We didn't have to see that in the theater. Watch that at the house. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind theaters. I think theaters are cool. But the idea that theaters are the only, absolutely the only way to go is complete BS brought to you by all of these cats that's like trying to stunt on you because they go to movies all the time. I'm not here to stunt on nobody, you know what I'm saying? We about the people here. So my thing is release it on Disney Plus, like Black Widow. Release Black Widow on Disney Plus. Do not charge $30. It's way too high, especially when someone already has a subscription. You should charge at most $20. That's what you should charge for any movie at home when people already are paying you a subscription. Now, I would take it a step further and say instead of charging charging $20, I would actually drop that to $15 flat. $15. And I'd just be like, yo, Black Widow's coming out this weekend, $15 flat, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, watch the world change, man. The world's changing. Let's not front. The world is changing. You know what I'm saying? From streaming to whatever. All of this stuff is changing. Why are we sitting around acting like it has to be what it's been? Yo, this is one place where I agree with what's his name? With your boy Kylo Ren from Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's antiquated. Let it die. Let it die. What are we keeping it for? Not saying that theaters aren't cool, but maybe theaters have run their course. And in a world like this, are they necessary? And what I mean in a world like this, I'm not talking about the pandemic. I'm talking about a world where you go into a theater, there's no usher there, people are talking, they're behind you, they're picking your seat, or they're on the phone, and no one's there to stop it. So this beautiful, amazing, orgasm-worthy theater experience that these guys always talk about is broken anyway. I'm sure you and I can name multiple instances where fights have broken out, or kids are running around, or people are spilling stuff, or people on the phone, and it's bright in your eyes, and there's no. And then the thing is, the onus is on you. You got to leave the theater, and then be like, yo, they're doing something in there, and the only thing they have for you is we'll give you a free ticket. What? So I can go to a free version of this again? Man, bro, get up out of here. And that's why what I think will end up happening, I don't think theaters will die. I think what'll happen is the theaters where that BS goes on will die. The theaters that don't, like ArcLight, like Alamo Drafthouse, like Bowtie Theater, like those type of theaters, those ones will survive. Because as you can see, you go to an Alamo Drafthouse, you can be in there with your cell phone if you want. They're gonna be like, please see your way out. And they are not suggesting it either. Think you gonna be talking all loud up in the ArcLight? Nope. You gotta go. And there's a difference when I say this, because I'm pretty sure there's somebody around like, oh, well, you can't talk during the movie. No, I'm not talking about what's going on, like the communal experience. Like a joke is made and everybody laughs together, or people are like, oh my God, or don't go in there. Not that. I'm talking about people having full-blooded conversations in the theater. It's like, bro, come on. Like, stop it. Let's see, DC has more Oscars than MCU. You know Oscars don't matter. I like Marvel better, just not MCU. I think movie theaters will die. Eventually, our homes have large TVs. Not only do our homes have large TVs, but at home, I don't have to deal with people I don't know. And now in a pandemic, I don't have to deal with possibly getting sick. And also remember, these people that are crying about theaters, let's not act like let's not act like convenience hasn't won everywhere else. So what you mean to tell me is that convenience is supposed to win with Uber and with Amazon and with bringing groceries and stuff to your car from Walmart and Target, but then convenience can't work with movies? Like, man, get up out of here. It's a whole bunch of rich people that's trying to save these theaters because, of course, they're gonna lose a lot of dough. But I'm like, look, I'm sorry. Is anyone here crying for the people that lost jobs during the steam engine industry? Come on, man. Like, look, it's more convenient. It's cheaper. It's quicker. And what I mean quicker is like I don't have to like go anywhere. Some people's theaters might be 30 minutes from there. So I don't have to go anywhere, pay to park, go inside, find the floor, somebody sitting in your seat, you gotta ask them to move. Depending on their demeanor, they may or may not move. Come on, man, like, bruh, look, ain't nobody trying to hear that mess. I'm down with theaters, but I'm not down with theaters to the point where I think they're so necessary that all movies can only be seen in that realm or that atmosphere. I'm like, nah, bruh. Release this stuff. Black Widow should have came out. Batman, whatever, Shazam 2, any of these films need to go in and come out on streaming. Like, it's more convenient. We have it. What are we paying it? What are we buying it for? What are we paying for it for? For a whole bunch of shows, and you gonna hold your big movies so we can go out and pay for it again? I don't get it, because let's think about it. We're gonna pay for it in the movie theater just so we can say we saw it in the theater, so that we can also see it on streaming on our services that we pay a subscription for anyway. Like, dude, so technically it's a waste of our time. You can circumvent my travel and my parking and my dealing with someone's bad kids or whatever, or whack teenagers playing games, running around all up in your theater that you like, they too young to beat, but somebody need to beat them kids. Like, look, circumvent all that. Put it on streaming. Streaming is the future. That's just it. I'm not against theaters. I'm not against drive-ins. I'm down with that too. But me thinking that it only has to be released, nah. I'm down with a day and date, meaning we release it in theaters and release it in streaming. So if you want to go to the theater, fine. If you want to sit at home, pop that $15 in your Disney Plus or your HBO Max and let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need. Come on, bro. And theaters playing themselves hard. Like, and Warner Brothers and Disney playing themselves hard. So I'm not down with any of these movie reviewer channels. It's like, theater is the only way. Oh, please. Most of the dope movies I've seen when I was coming up, I saw at home on TNT when I was little with commercials. Man, bruh. Like, I became a Star Wars fan while I was watching it on TNT. You know what I'm saying? I became an X-Men fan reading it on a page. So you think seeing it on a 50, 60, 70 inch screen, I won't still be engaged? Come on, man. I don't need no theater like that. It's not necessary. Unless you are about to upgrade all theater experience all around. Meaning, there will be an usher for every screening. And all of this nonsense that normally goes on that people always complain about is completely removed. Then I'm like, cool, we can fight for theaters. But people that just give you an old crusty seat to sit on, man, you better get up out of here. Shouts out to ArcLight, y'all do it right. Shouts out to Alamo Draft House. Shouts out to Bowtie. Outside of them, I mean, I'm sure there's a couple of other ones like dine-in theaters, but if you just talk about AMC, just regular old AMC, or regular old Cinemark or something, or regular old Consolidated Theaters or UA or whatever you got, bruh, nah, we out, we off that. So, with that said, you know what? Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Jenna and Mr. Nobody. I'm gonna clip that and put it up. So, nothing like a decent little movie rant to end the night. Oh man. So, with that said, thank you guys for coming. Love all y'all. It's late. I'm tired, but I'm gonna get me some chicken wings. So, with that said, NERDSoul. We finished story mode. I'm still enjoying this game. It's a lot of fun to play. It's hard enough, but rewarding enough, so I really do enjoy it. As you can see, NERDSoul level 48. I'm trying to come up in the game. So, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all in places. YouTube is the hub. Hit the thumbs up if you like what you see. Hit the thumbs down if you don't. But if you don't, I'm gonna send Goldar after you, and homie gonna smash your whole house. All right, you don't want that. So just hit that thumbs up. Also, podcast if you rather listen, and Spotify for that music. I got a new song coming out anyway. Also, big shout out to the Rent Party that's going on Halloween 2020 right here on NERDSoul. I would implore y'all to stop by and see us on that date. This week we got the finale of The Boys. We got Lovecraft Country with the penultimate episode and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. So, from us to you, we're saying thank you for chilling with us. It means so much to see y'all happy, smiling faces. To the chat, much love to Markeith Collins. Much love to Love. Much love to TC and Callie. Much love to Lewis, aka Therese. Much love to Loda Scholar, Jenna James, Mr. Nobody, all y'all, man, y'all be killing it, man. Y'all are awesome, and I love spending time with y'all. So, until next time, y'all stay real, and I'm gonna let y'all rock out to a little bit of this rock. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of this Power Ranger rock. Anyway, I love all y'all. Peace.